In a startling turn of events, Russia and North Korea are strengthening their military partnership, creating ripples of concern amidst heavy U.S. sanctions and their support for Ukraine. A recent assessment by the National Security Council reveals alarming details that could change the dynamics of the global military landscape. A lethal partnership. According to the National Security Council spokesperson, John Kirby, there is evidence suggesting a flow of lethal aid from North Korea to Russia to support the latter's invasion of Ukraine. Approximately 1,000 containers of military equipment and munitions have reportedly taken this route in the past month. The U.S. strongly condemns North Korea for supplying Russia with military equipment, which is intended for use in attacking Ukrainian cities and civilians. This move further complicates Russia's involvement in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The war between Russia and Ukraine has resulted in a significant depletion of military stockpiles for both parties and their international supporters. The conflict has been marked by attrition, with both sides heavily relying on artillery and requiring a constant supply of shells. Notably, Russia has partnered with other nations to sustain its war effort. Moscow has received Iranian-made drones, which it has used to target Ukrainian infrastructure. Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong held a significant summit last month. During their meeting, Kim expressed support for Russia's actions in Ukraine, while Putin mentioned North Korea's interest in rocket technology, hinting at potential collaboration on North Korea's space program. U.S. concerns. U.S. officials are alarmed by the growing alliance between Russia and North Korea, particularly as it occurs during American-led isolation efforts. The assessment indicates that North Korea is seeking military assistance from Russia, including fighter aircraft, surface-to-air missiles, armored vehicles, ballistic missile production equipment, and advanced technologies. Sanctions and deliveries. The U.S. and its allies have imposed sanctions on individuals involved in arms negotiations and transfers between Russia and North Korea. There is evidence of Russian shipments to North Korea, potentially including military equipment. U.S. assistance for Ukraine. In light of these developments, the U.S. is advocating for increased assistance to Ukraine. The White House had previously requested approximately $25 billion in further funding, but this was reduced to $6 billion as part of a government funding deal in late September. Growing support for Ukraine. At a meeting in Brussels of the Ukraine Defense Contact Group, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced an additional $200 million in U.S. security aid for Ukraine, bringing the total amount available to $5.2 billion, along with $1.6 billion to replenish the U.S. military's inventory. The situation raises concerns about the evolving military landscape and the need for a comprehensive international response. The U.S. government continues to navigate these complex issues while ensuring support for Ukraine in the face of a rapidly evolving geopolitical scenario. Stay tuned for further developments.